Jeremy Brand here, JBC. We're supposed to fight at Battlefield Fight League. What happened?
Man, I mean, we're here. It sucks, but it's funny. This is actually, you know, it's pretty rare for fighters, but this is actually the third time in my career now. You know, so it's like I was devastated the first time. The second time it sucked. This time it was only at 155, so the weight cut, you know, if it was 45, it would have hurt a lot more. You know, but it was a last-minute thing with the, especially local promotions. That it happens. You know, how many fights have fell through in this card already? So I mean, like I said, as soon as it was called off, I was with my fiance, and she's like, you know, you just gotta look at the positives. So I've got nothing negative to say about it anymore. It's just I'm only looking at the positives, exactly what I can look forward to. You know, it got my weight down. I trained hard for it. You know, I was out in Thailand, and I could have been less disciplined had I not had this opportunity. So at least I was out there training for a fight and eating good and everything like that. And Thailand has its distractions, but I was staying clear, and now I'm ready to go. You know, I can jump into anything I want. You know, I technically I was fighting tonight, but I didn't take any damage. So now I'm ready to go. I mean, I've got a few things on the horizon already. So it's nice, man. Things are picking up, and there's tons of opportunity. So,
like you said, local promotions, anything can happen.
Yeah.
So, was that why there wasn't much promotion going into this fight card?
Yeah, you know, it was real. Jay was worried about exactly that. You know, like things not. It's hard to find me an opponent. You know, especially at my caliber, coming back down. I really wanted to fight close to home. Just because all my fights lately have been, you know, on the other side of the world, and a lot of my friends and family have always been like, you know, when are you fighting? I want to come to your fights, but it's like, do you want to fly to Saudi Arabia or Morocco or whatever? So it was just going to be kind of nice for me. I was willing to fight anybody, you know, and but it was hard to nail stuff down and get things finalized. So the promotion was, you know, it's a regional show, and when you're in the bigger shows and something falls out, you know, they pick somebody up right away. You know, like in the UFC, there's short notice guys get jumped in up to, you know, 24 hours. I'm sure they would have found somebody, you know. So I kind of had it in, you know, the whole time I was like, clear vision. I wanted to fight. I wanted to get it in, but like I can't be devastated about it. You know, it is what it is. I'm done with it. I'm looking forward to what's next. I'm in shape. I'm ready to go.
So the goal is obviously to get back to a big promotion, but would you still like to fight on a local card?
Yeah, I mean, especially like there's Rise. I'm not one of those guys that like I believe I'm better than anybody else. You know, like the price is right, if the weight's right, you know, the opponent, nothing really matters to me. I want to stay busy. Like that's the reason why the whole UFC thing kind of faded away, is I wasn't okay with sitting on the sidelines. I want to stay busy. I want to stay fighting. That's why Brave was good to me. I wanted to stay busy. They were keeping me busy, but the travel just took too much for this busy schedule. And if I'm healthy and I'm training, I want to be fighting. Like I don't want to just be training just for fun. I want to always have a light at the end of the tunnel. Like I'm training for a fight, I guess, if that makes sense. So whatever comes first, you know, if it's like Mamba's fight night or whatever the hell it is, like I just want to fight. I love Battlefield. I did most of my career here from the beginning, so it was going to be kind of cool to come back to where I all started. You know, before I went to the UFC, I was the Battlefield champ, so it was going to be cool to come back. But yeah, you know, Rise FC, there's shows all through the Alberta. I'm excited about Canada in general, North America. I'm looking at this side of the water now. So, I mean, even in the States, if there's some promotions, like I said, I got a lot of offers coming in after this all fell through. So we're going to see what's next. I can't really announce anything or whatever, but yeah, I'm excited.
As you said, the UFC thing fell through because you wanted to stay active. So obviously the UFC isn't the be-all, end-all anymore.
No, and I think I'm proving that. I'm showing that there's life outside the UFC. You can make a living doing this, and yeah, you know, like there's big shows everywhere now, you know, and MMA is just getting bigger. So yeah, like the UFC, I would still love to do it, you know, but just with the recognition of it, you know, you're a UFC fighter, it's solid. It's things like this would never happen, but like I said, I just want to stay busy. So whoever can keep me busy and keep me fighting, keep me providing. I've done the UFC now. I'm not one of those fighters that's gunning to make it to the big show. I've made it to the big show, and now I am the big show.
What a way